A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Cooks going in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Dowdle. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, 47. 46.
Prescott. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Arlington in a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here we go. Kill.
Cooks going in motion. Prescott on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Touch 50. 18. Touch.
Here's Wilson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. First and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. To throw again is Wilson. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Again, Wilson. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Kill.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Again, working deep downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Prescott again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
One left.
From the shotgun, Wilson. is going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Steelers 13, Cowboys nothing.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Cowboys take over first and 10 on their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! Kill, kill!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating.
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now Prescott. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to...
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Retired a jersey number for them. Welcome everybody to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Minshew. We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover.